Welcome everyone to the Cultural Expression Festival of 2021. This year's motto of the festival is the power of diversity. My name is Debnath, a proud Bangladeshi in origin, and I will try to walk you through an introductory presentation about Bangladesh, one of the rising economies of South Asia. So let's start with the actual location of Bangladesh, where we actually are. Bangladesh is located in the southeast part of Asia. India is the neighbor on three sides of Bangladesh, along with Myanmar or Burma. And on the south side, the Indian Ocean overarches as the Bay of Bengal. Let's start with some history of Bangladesh. The country Bangladesh started its existence with an independence from Pakistan in 1971 through a liberation war where we lost around 3 million martyrs and many infrastructures and assets being destroyed through that liberation war. Another interesting fact about Bangladesh is the people of Bangladesh are the only people in the world who actually fought for their own language in 1952 when that time ruling Pakistani regime wanted their language as the official language of the entire country. The people of Bangladesh protested and gave life, and to honor that, the United Nations since 2018 or even before that actually declared the 21st of February as the International Mother Language Day, and the Bangladeshi people are proud of that achievement for sure. Going back, before the Pakistan era, Bangladesh was part of the British Indian colony from 1765 all the way into 1947. Before that, Bangladesh was invaded and occupied by the Mongols, by the Afghans, the Mughals, and many other Aryan feudal estates from northern India. In recent days, prehistoric civilization or elements of prehistoric civilization has been discovered in Bangladesh, which can be dated all the way back to 2000 BC. One of the interesting facts about Bangladesh, it has been historically really rich in terms of the nature and the products that were available there, and that would allure many other countries or nations to invade and try to conquer and capture some of those riches, and that's what we have seen throughout history until 1971, when the people of Bangladesh finally were independent from any other external forces. Now I'll walk you through some of the interesting facts about Bangladesh. It's the most densely populated country in the world, with the ease of cultivation and the type of weather that Bangladesh has. Historically, the population growth in that region has been super high, and Bangladesh is built upon the largest river delta in the world. If someone asks what is a river delta, basically that means multiple rivers coming down from the mountains, and along with that brings all kinds of debris and minerals, and over millions of years those debris and minerals they cluck together to build up a piece of land, and that's how Bangladesh was born. It is the largest delta between three main rivers, the Ganges, the Brahmaputras, and the Yamunas of the Indian subcontinent. And that is another reason why the land in Bangladesh is so fertile, because the structure, how it's been built. Another interesting fact, Bangladesh owns the longest uninterrupted sea beach in the world, 150 kilometers. The district of Cox's Bazar, which is on the southeast part of Bangladesh, owns one of the prettiest, I should say, as well, sea beach in the world. And Bangladesh is the second largest garments manufacturer behind China as of this moment. Bangladesh owns the very name Royal Bengal tiger. The Bengal part refers to Bangladesh. The tiger, popularly referred to, is of Bangladeshi origin, and the southwest part of Bangladesh, the Sundarbans, which is the world's largest Mangrove Forest, is the home of the Royal Bengal tiger. A mangrove forest is the type of forest where the roots of the trees or the entire plantation, they goes under saline water or seawater at high tides. So the plants around those regions, they have a tendency to grow upwards from the soil to breathe, so that they can survive in the saline water. A very interesting type of soil and very interesting type of forest mechanism, and Bangladesh owns the largest piece of land with that type. Now I want to look into some of the prospects that Bangladesh have made in the last few years that the Bangladeshi people are proud of. Bangladesh has been among the elite club of the countries who has constantly grew their GDP per capita by 5% or more for last 15 years. That is a phenomenal achievement when you consider very few countries made that club. You can name China and Vietnam among them who did really well, but even other countries who in recent days you'd see on medias have witnessed some phenomenal growth, had to slip here and there. Like we can use the example of neighboring country India, whose economic growth is a matter of discussion among the popular media around here. They also had to slip down to 2% or less during the COVID period, when Bangladesh made an amazing growth of 7% plus in the year of 2020. And as a result, the GDP of Bangladesh per capita, as per World Bank and reported by Bloomberg in 2021, was reported as $2,227, compared to neighboring countries, India at 1947, and the country that Bangladesh got liberated from, Pakistan, far-arching neighbor, at $1,543. And in very recent days, Bangladesh has been recognized in the World Bank Society of solvent countries to pay their debt as one of the prominent ones of that list, and that gets reflected on the public debt to GDP ratio of merely 30 to 40%, where again, comparing to the neighboring countries, their public debt is around 90% as of 2021. And another interesting fact about Bangladesh, their export, the main power on the rising economy, has grown by 8.6% in the last 10 years, whereas you can compare, the world average export growth was merely 0.4%, so phenomenal growth for Bangladesh, and you can see that reflected on their GDP. If we're not the high population of Bangladesh, which was reported at 160 million in 2019, this per capita GDP would look much stronger. And the main sources of revenue, that is export, comes from different countries and different types of materials. US being the largest destination. This source is from 2017 and 18 that we could find, but didn't change much over the years that we understand. And the US is still being the biggest destination of Bangladeshi major export products, and behind them is Germany, and followed by the United Kingdom and other countries. Canada occupying 3% of Bangladesh's major export destination. And in terms of export material, garments definitely top the list by far, followed by leather products, tea, shrimp, interesting that many of us don't know, and jute products. These are the primary export materials of Bangladesh. And the forecast from some of the key pundits and the World Bank or the World Economic Forum has been that Bangladesh will rise, if they can continue this growth rate, by 2050 as one of the key economies of the world, given they can use the population in a positive manner as a source of income for the country. With that, I want to thank everyone for listening to us, and we welcome you anytime to visit Bangladesh. Amazing people, really friendly and cordial, kind, down to earth, and we believe you will enjoy a quick trip over there. Thank you and take care.